Oh, man. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully, all is well. I've got some news for you. If I can get everything taken care of right here, I shall. Let's do that now. I don't like that. Uh, I'll let you guys know what's going on. Got some kind of bigger news for some self promotion here at the channel. And I just want to make sure I get check all my boxes for going live. But yeah, hopefully all is well. We finished BioShock, everybody. It is quite the experience. Let's see. And what a series that was, honestly. Very happy I got to play through it. All right. Everyone, there we go. One second. All right. That's posted. That's posted. That's taken care of. That's minimized. Oh, I got to get the chats in here. Damn, dude, I actually thought I was ahead of it. I got some news to share with you guys, slash kind of like something I want to run past everyone who tends to come through the channel and check out everything and all that. With that being said, I totally forgot to get the chats in here. I feel slow for that. All right. Yeah, it's been a hectic day. I was debating on doing this tomorrow, but I was like, honestly, I kind of got nothing else lined up. Kind of want to just go for it because it's something I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. And I'm finally that yeah, I bought a new beanie. No, no, no. Where the heck is my chats? How do I not there. Okay. Here. There we go. Boom. There you guys are. How's it going, Stony? How's it going, Techie? I don't know how far that goes. All right. Anyway. One more. Let's get the other ones in here. Oh, I don't. Well, I'll have to wait till I see who jumps in that one and how that one goes. Same thing with TikTok. TikTok, actually, I can check because I can do a little test thing. Or I click on something and I go, hey, test the fake chat for a second here. I think I can do that with everything. It's just a little more jumping through hoops than the other ones. So test, test, test. Hopefully that pops up just fine. Oh, that pops up huge. We'll do something like that. Sometimes your screen buffers and glitches. Right now, Well, that's not good. It's not what I want to hear. It says it's excellent. Don't lie to me. Not you, but my systems. Don't lie to me. Tell me that I'm good. Well, hopefully it's not that bad. Let me find it and try to clip it. All right, for sure. All right, I'll have to wait for anybody else that jumps in the Twitch chat so I can rearrange that. So, all right. So I got something planned today. It's a little different. A little seems fine to me. Are you sure it's on your? Okay, yeah, yeah. All right. All right. There is. All right, I'm gonna kind of just come out and say it. All right, guys. There's something I've been working on. Been wanting to kind of pitch it for a minute. It's kind of to help support the channel because I'm not really big on asking, begging for help or begging for memberships, but I'd rather incentivize reasons why you should, you know? So as of right now, I've reached a lot of milestones that I'm very proud of on a lot of the different platforms. On YouTube has definitely been the one where I've reached the most uh milestones to get to where I am. I have access to memberships. I'm part of the program. So I'm seeing a lot of growth there. I'm very ecstatic and happy about it. There's a lot of things that get the ball running with that or rolling with that. So the thing I wanted to introduce, instead of just asking for ways to go about getting memberships, I wanted to add something to the membership. So Stony, this actually this is why I wanted to make sure that you popped in today. I'm happy you did. You always do. Appreciate you. But this would be going in with the membership that you already have access through on YouTube side. So I now have initiated a new benefit on that membership. It's the $4.99 one, USD $4.99, and it is something I'm going to be calling a NEZ-Me, and I'm rolling it out. It's going to be like a little Tamagotchi little pet thing that pops up, and it'll be on the stream like all the time. I'll just pick a corner, it'll probably be next to me while I'm doing my live streaming with the gaming and whatnot. And I have a character template, and I have ways to customize that character via dice rolls. Once somebody becomes a member, I will fully customize a randomized character just for you. It would have your username attached to that character, and it'd be something that a nice way to show a thank you as nice way for me to show thank you for the support and kind of also incentivize other people to want to join the program and be part of it. Right now, it's only accessible via YouTube because YouTube's where I have that biggest jump. I thought it was something like I can play into my strength behind my art background and kind of show support or, appreciate the support that I do have through there. So today I wanted to be making the very first one, which would be going to Stony for the support, and then also open it up for everyone who wants in. I do, oddly enough, I was thinking about it, and I've been like, I'll definitely make videos to pitch this in a better way. I think it's something a lot of people would enjoy to see and just have, Also, I'm kind of like jumping all over the place, but this is something that to also uh like keep the enjoyment of having this character. It would every time I'm playing like a special game, special series, I would add extra accessories to the character to kind of show the journey that we've been through. Here, I guess it's better if I just kind of show than to it's better if I show you than just explain it. So I have my art screen right here. This is the character template for the version 1 of what I'm calling a NEZ-Me. So kind of like a Twitch sub badge, but cooler. Yeah, yeah. I figure I've seen other people I've seen people have like those digital pets that when somebody like subs, they'll pop up and they'll just walk around, but they're usually like characters that are from a certain series, and it's just like kind of like chaotic in a way. I want to kind of keep it a little more refined into like a little badge of some way. Actually, you know what I could do? I could, while I'm chatting and anybody else tries to jump in here, I can kind of have this rolled up down here. Um, but yeah, I wanted to have it something be more personal because at the same time, oh crap, this is the wrong one. All right, hold on one second. I forgot I saved a picture of this thing, and I actually have the what I've been working on as far as it goes. All right, where's okay. All right, perfect. All right, we're back. So, and I'm not shutting the door on this being only available via YouTube. It's just right now that's where I have that kind of reach. On Twitch, I still got to look more into it, but I did look semi into it. It doesn't matter as of right now anyway. I still need to meet the requirements of I forgot exactly which one it is. What requirement? I am missing at least a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. I had it for a while, but it does it by month, and I guess throughout the months, it's been dwindling down. So it happens. I'm not bent out of shape. I know there's different ways I can improve, and I'm always looking to improve and do something. But I really wanted to do something to kind of give back, give people a reason, but like not just beg and ask for subs, but also just do something to incentivize. Like, look, I know you guys giving money is, it's not easy. Everyone's going through something. It sucks in a way, and I just don't want to be begging for it because we're all in tough spots usually. And I wanted to show that I truly appreciate it and give something back. That's kind of really cool to show not only like the support, but the progression of continued support. And what I mean by that is my plan for something like this is like as you have a custom character, the features I planned on rolling out with this, because I have it on my notes, because I wanted to do this all via dice roll. So whenever somebody gets it, like to do like a mock-up, I have different expressions of your character that they would have. Then I have their different eye type. Then I would have their different hair type, their different ears, different nose, mouth, and teeth, and then bonus features. And I kind of kept it subtle just down to that because I wanted to make sure that features like clothing, gloves, hands, boots, all that stuff would be locked into more or less the journeys that we have gone through. So like, how I just finished the whole BioShock series. Uh if I had this going at the time, yeah, it has been a hot minute, Star Wolf. I'm kind of explaining an incentive program to joining as a membership for my YouTube. It's been something I've been kind of working on, so that's kind of what's going on right now. It's something I want to do to give back to those who do join the membership program. As far as right now, it's only on YouTube, but we'll get the once we get the ball rolling in other places, we could definitely roll out other little ones. It would be actually really cool to see like the YouTube one, and I'd make a custom one that rolled out for your Twitch, for TikTok, X, Kick, all that. It would be cool to see a badge for each one and different characters going on for each one. So but like, say I was playing a certain game and you guys had subbed that month for that game. It was like a big journey. To say we went through the whole BioShock series. Then what is it right here? No, I think that was hopefully this. Nope, that's a different. Where did I put the drill? I made a drill, and it would be subtle like notes of. Oh, here we go. It'd be like a subtle accessory added to your character if you were subbed or if you were had that membership for that uh month, or while you had subbed for that month, while I went through that journey, something that your character would permanently have or you know gain via continued membership. Make them fight, dude. I wish this is the version 1. Okay, that's why I want to definitely stress this is version 1, version 1.0. Eventually the goal would be to have them animated, to have them doing their own things, gaining these accessories throughout the continued support that would reflect on the journey and games that I've played. And it would be a nice way to show not only support of your continued support, but it would be uh well, it's exactly what it would be. It'd be a journey of your continued support through the different stages of my channel. You're describing memberships based NFT. I literally was thinking that too. I was like, this is kind of like an NFT that's not like asking to like really like screw you over, right? It's something I'm definitely going out of my way for. I'm like drawing these things up for you. It's not asking for you to sell those characters, that this character is only, you're the only one, you got a 1-on-1 of something, but I hope it's something you guys think is really cool and enjoy. I will find a better way to kind of like describe this all and get this thrown into a video to kind of promote it. I do gotta like put the disclaimer to be like the first 1,000. Just in the odd case that this somehow blows up and then it gets like a tens of thousands supporters, which would be amazing. But honestly, to actually have to do like draw out all of that sounds insane, you know? I like the idea. I wish I could support content creators, but gas and do absolutely no is I totally understand that, Star Wolf. That's why I felt bad just even asking for support. I never really big on promoting my channel because of those things. Absolutely no gas, groceries, and absolutely everything getting on you. I just wanted to give something, you know? Like I know it's a lot to ask, but I think this would be a cool way to promote it and not feel as guilty for asking for support that via this way, you know? The death number from Drakengard would be fun to add as an old. Oh, that would be see, see, I love that. That's actually really cool. Absolutely. I was thinking about like also having like maybe the first 100 would get an well, yeah, this is really why I'm bringing this up. I know this video and this tonight's stream probably won't get a lot of views. Won't really do well based on like this, but the people that do show up will kind of get a better understanding of it. Before I do put out any video that really self promotes this, I would definitely bring it to the Discord, let you guys know that, you know, hey, I'm about to throw this out there just in case any of you wanted to have that first dibs kind of support. But guilt diminishes the people's desire to support you, though, so don't ever feel guilty. You're right. You're absolutely right, Star Wolf. Yeah, it's just yeah, yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. I gotta get in that mindset of just being gun ho. Uh, but yeah, the death number for Drakengard would be hilarious. I think that would be fantastic. But yeah, small artifact from each game. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of like, you know, like if I did a Cyberpunk, we could maybe get Johnny Silverhand's jacket or the samurai jacket or something, you know, little by little contributing every little piece. Or no, I can't really say samurai jacket. It would have to be a Cyberpunk jacket. I'm not obviously going to go for copyright stuff. The drill itself is just a drill hand. You know, obviously got to be careful with certain things like that. You never chat that's not on screen. I think it just hasn't caught up yet with how maybe I should lower it down. It was the testing of this is Star Wolf talking. My bad, Star Wolf, and there you go. I forgot it goes from the bottom. I thought it was going from the top, so that's my bad. There you go. That was TikTok. TikTok in the chat. What's the next game on the agenda? The Adventures of Elliot is what I just. That's crazy that you brought that up because I just saw Odette Sweat playing that game. I popped in Odette's Twitch chat because I had no idea what that game was. And I was watching Odette's play it for a little bit, and it looks really cool. Yeah, Elliot is wild. Yeah, Adventures of Elliot is wild. 10 out of 10, you're saying, huh? I can't even see what you're talking about. Wait, what? You should be able to see the other chat, you mean? Oh, yeah, yeah. It's hard to get all the other chats on there. Plus, I think TikTok's really wants to see something on screen that it's not familiar with. I think I've tried before, and it's like, hey, what is that? The other chat was asking who I was talking to, and I didn't have your section cropped up there properly, so they couldn't see that I was talking to you. You have another. Wait, there we go. Yep. So yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Yeah, it's all zoomed in on TikTok. They are dumping. Yeah, I even tried. They have a thing where they have like where you could switch it to where you can go to landscape mode, and for some reason, it doesn't work properly. I tried that. The minute I did that, I got flagged and was like, "Hey, you're sharing content that doesn't belong to you." I'm like, "Brother, I am just utilizing what you have here for me." So, um, but yeah, this is kind of like this. I'm going with the NEZ-Me name. So to claim your own very NEZ-Me, it's open starting today. Everyone that wants that can support and is willing to support. I did beat BioShock, absolutely. This is what I'll be doing moving forward is creating little NEZ-Me characters via people that join that tier and support. And I had like little variants that well, that one's different, but this one different little variants that you would get via the dice roll. But that's also kind of what I wanted to work on today via the stream. Oh, where did he go? I accidentally clicked on him. There we go. The end of the DLC was absolutely phenomenal. I'm so happy that those DLCs existed because I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling a certain way about Infinite's connection to the BioShock series until playing through the very last DLC, and that definitely 180'd my thoughts and how I felt about the game. So very, very happy about it. It was very sad, but it was beautiful. I'm sold. NEZ-Me up. All right, Stony. All right. With that being said, Stony is going to be the very first person to claim a NEZ-Me. And with that being said, I'm gonna go get a bottle of water. I'm gonna get the dice going, and we're gonna start with Stony's NEZ-Me's expression, and I'll be right back. All right. All right. I'm back. Knees. Knees. These about to get kneesed all over. All right. All right. All right. Well, with that being said, Stony, are you ready? It's on 5 right now, but obviously I will roll it, re-roll it. These are all out of 6. So for the first tier you have to pass is expression, and I'll, maybe I should lengthen this out a little bit so I can just plop you what you get for your expression. Yo, Nez, what you playing? I am currently creating a virtual character that will be carried on through Stony's support and anybody else who joins the YouTube member program. As far as claiming a NEZ-Me is what I'm going with calling them. So without further ado, you playing Gartic? Nah, not playing Gartic, but I should definitely plan another Gartic phone stream. You think Stony will get one? All right. Well, Stony, let's see what you're gonna get for your expression. All right, I'm gonna roll it. Did it not roll on the screen? Oh no. Okay, hold on. I gotta. That's annoying. How is it? 1 second. Let me. We gotta do a re-roll because apparently it's not good enough to share that screen. I have to actually share the screen. So give me a moment here. How am I gonna do this? All right. Window, display. I gotta figure out which display is which though. All right. Oh, that was actually fine. I just gotta shrink it. Oops. Hold up. Wrong way. There I am. There you guys are in the chat. There's the dice. There's probably easier ways to do that, but whatever. Da 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 da. All right. So it's fixed on this screen, but it's not fixed on the TikTok screen because that also did not roll. That's so weird. Really got to do through the display, huh? They're extra lame for that. All right. I appreciate your guys' patience. Alrighty. Just about ready. All right. I'll re-roll it since it didn't actually roll for the stream. All right. So that being said, these are the expressions that you can get. That's tier 2 YouTube subs. Get your own Tamagotchi that evolves over time. It'll be customized by Nez and dice rolls, possibly only for the first 100. I appreciate that, Techie. That's a good way to explain it. I wonder if Ziwi could figure this stuff out. What do you mean? Stony is Nez's first time. Yep, that's right. This is the very first NEZ-Me being created right now. That's gotta stop messing up, but for the stream at least. All right. With that being said, I do want to actually, so I don't confuse this. This is that, yeah. Whoop. I'm gonna duplicate that so I could scoot it all the way up and away from all my test ones. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now everything else I'll be adding on to here will just be additives. The screen sharing and such is what I meant. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, true that. Yeah, I'm still not. I still have. I believe the next game I'll be streaming. Nothing too crazy, but someone, for anybody that was curious, it was a game I grabbed a little while back, and it is on. I believe it's early access right now, or maybe not. It doesn't say early access. But I own it, and it is an indie game, and it was something I wanted to play a while back after, I forgot what game I was playing when I got it, but it is Motor Slice. Seems a pretty cool, chill indie game, so I'll probably jump into that. I don't think it's going to be a super I don't think it's going to be a super long game, but I think it'll be something everyone would get a kick out of and enjoy. Also, I do want to jump back into Bad Bitch Blasting. I don't know if I'll do that sooner or later, but at some point. There's a lot of games I do have to get into before other games start coming out. I should actually get a stream schedule going on. But anyway, I digress. We're here, Stony. Let's do this. Bottle roll Stoney's first thing for expression. This expression's going to be a 3. Confused. All right, so I'm going to put that down on the side that your expression is confused. Confused. All right. That's a horrible spelling. Very. I could do better. Used. There we go. I just noticed the crosshair. Oh yeah. I was actually wearing this for a while, but then I didn't wear it like the last 2 streams just because I forgot it. But yeah, I've been rocking the cross. Yeah, huh? The second one we're gonna go with. So the second one I have to get is, oops, eyes. So we got. Also, let me know if you'd prefer some of these not on here. There's some of them I was really scratching my head if I should I was like, all right, I'm running out of options for eyes. But anime, alien, sci-fi. I feel like these are good. But if there's anyone you guys really detest, you're like, that's lame, or there should definitely be this instead of that. I'm not opposed to that as well. I'm like, you know what? That might make sense. This is the version 1. This is going to be a lot of me kind of like spitballing some ideas that I really wanted to get through and doing my best to make it happen. But yeah, number 2. Let's go, Stony. What you got for number 2? We're going to roll it. Your eyes are going to be anime eyes. So you can get anime eyes. Wow. The eye. Maybe I shouldn't be using this pencil or whatever. It's nice for like the drawing out things for this specifically, but it's also going to be weird. Confused anime eyes. All right. The next one is hair. The hair I got fins, wild, spike, anime hair, which I feel like that kind of goes up for like what really is anime hair. But I feel like there's some distinctions. Afro and then a mohawk. All right, I'm gonna roll it on this one. You get a fins. So you get confused anime eyes, and then your hair is fins. or fin, either or. All right. Then we have ears, bolts, your plain old semicircles, cyberware, cat ears, bunny ears, or elf ears. Gonna roll it. 6, you're getting elf ears. Elf. All right. And then we're gonna go down to nose. I keep on passing it up. Anime fish boy. That's true. All right. Nose, rolling for nose. We got a skull nose. Oh, this one might be look creepy. Wait, what? Whoa, why did I say 6? I'm tripping. Because I rolled a 6. I am so. Nobody called me out for that. You say, what the heck? Oh, you guys. Wait, no, you can see it. 5 is skull. Oh, yeah, I never read out the noses, but they were none. Dog nose. I didn't mean cat dog. I meant cat. Although it's going to be kind of hard to digress between cat and dog. But I was hoping for cat ears, but let's see how this turns out for sure. Triangle, skull, and then just a line. But you got skull. Then we got number 6. All right. Going down to 6, which is your mouth/teeth. We have squiggle, sharp, big smile chompers. I'll just do chomp, big smile chomp. No, I'll just do big smile. 4 is animal. 5 is orc, and 6 is vampire. So then we're gonna roll for that. You got orc mouth. It's gonna look. This is gonna be a interesting looking character. Let me be more creature-esque. I'm sure. Sounds very creature-esque. And then, oops, I keep on seeing it on my screen. Like, oh yeah, that's gonna be good, but I see it there. Bonus features. Big chompers. The bonus features, which is number 7, are going to be horns, freckles, glasses, cyber lines, fake mustache, or scar. We're going to roll it. You're getting horns. This is going to really look like a creature. All right. I got to chill out. There we go. All right, Stony. This is Stony's. Oops, maybe I should separate this a little bit. Nez. Oh, you can't see it. Still can't see it. I gotta. There we go. Wow. You know what? I'm just gonna write Stony at the top. I don't like the way I'm writing right now. Stony. All right. This is your NEZ-Me. I have no idea what Stony is now. For sure, a monster though. Yes. I mean, I've seen Stony behind the gun lance. I've been known Stony's a monster. Absolute monster. Absolute unit. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna start making Stony's NEZ-Me. All right. We have a confused. I'm gonna start with the anime eyes being confused. Boop. Hold on. Let me get the eyebrows first. There we go. Actually, this should be a little bit more open up here. I'm not supposed to hunt monsters, not become one. I'm supposed to hunt monsters, not become one. Yeah, it looks like you became one with your NEZ-Me, with your version 1 NEZ-Me, you know? Oh, that's not ooh, that was actually good line eyes, but thing I don't like is how I did this eyebrow. I think it's misleading. Look more angry than anything. Hmm. And then mm, maybe leave it like that for right now. We'll see. I'll be adjusting stuff for sure. Ah. All right. Then we have fins for the. I got to make sure I do fins, right? But leave some room for the horns that you'll be having. All right. And then this, other thing I like to do is clear out some of this that won't be there anymore. All right. And then you have elf ears. This might just coincide with your fins, honestly. They might play into each other really well, is what I mean. Oh, crap. I did that on the wrong layer. There we go. Hmm. Let me clear out the this side of the head really quick. There we go. Hmm. There we go. Piranha boy. Ooh, right, right. Link noises. Hey, we'll see. We'll see how it looks at the end. All right, and we have elf ears, the skull nose. This is where it's gonna start looking really weird. I feel like this doesn't look too bad right here. It looks like something. But then we're gonna add the skull nose, the orc mouth, and then the horns is gonna really start changing things a lot here. It really might just look like a piranha type boy for sure. Hmm. All right. Anything in my oops. This and oops, that's right here. Probably should have had some music going or something. My bad, guys. I know it's quiet as hell. Mm, mm-mm. Feel like I'm going too hard on those lines. That was almost perfect. There we go. Something like that. I was thinking Mario Paint music would fit. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I might get some cuz I've been thinking about like, dude, this is what am I gonna do with the stream? Am I just gonna do this? But I was like, I gotta do it, at least jump into it, you know? I gotta do at least this. Stony right now is the only one on this membership list, but I was like, I gotta do it anyway. And I'd rather do it as a stream so I could talk with you guys, kind of spitball this whole idea, see how you guys are like thinking of it, how you vibe with it, if it's something you like, dislike, or something you're looking forward to, any other ideas you'd want to tag on. So I'd rather do it this way, even if it's like a shorter stream or if it's something like that. My Saturdays are kind of already hectic, so it kind of works. And I'm just happy you guys are here, and I'm happy I got to talk to you guys about this and hear how you guys or hear what you guys think of it because I'm stoked about it. It's an idea that I literally like for a while. I've been trying. I got to show you a little thing on the side. I'll have to find out where it's at, but uh, there was like a earlier version where I was gonna do more of like just digital art, but I was like that doesn't really fit my vibe. And I had like a whole little thing that popped out just like this little one down here, right here, and it was like done in more so digital and had just like little pixel things floating, but it was in color as well. And not that I'm opposed to the color, it's just harder to pull that off right now. So I was like, if I stick with the black and white, if I stick to just doing it like my style versus one, it's more personal in my style, and two, it's just easier to translate that way as well. So I was like, hey, call it version 1.0. Don't think about overdoing it because that's the other thing is I want to give you, I wish I could just give you guys my perfected image of how I want this to be done in the end, but sometimes you need to kind of like work with it a little more than just putting it out there because sometimes, if you wait to perfect everything, it'll never come out. So I wanted to make sure that this was something that I've been thinking about doing for a while and I actually get through with pulling the trigger on it. All right. Yeah, dude, bot's out thick tonight. How's it going, Wolf? Actually, Wolf, perfect that you jumped in. I can now, whenever you start chatting and it picks up Twitch's chat, I can hopefully see where it's pop. Is it overlapping, maybe? It is overlapping. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, Wolf. Oh, that looks cool. Hi, oh, okay. So we got more people joining. Guys, what I am finally doing some self promo here. This is something I plan on initiating with more so every place that I multi-stream to, but as of right now, it is only a YouTube thing right now, and it's a YouTube membership, and it's a feature that I'm going to be moving forward with. Quick explanation: it's a randomized digital character that I create for you for the membership for the people that join that membership. They're called NEZ-Me's, and they'll pop up on the bottom like this right here during my streams, and you'll be featured with your little character for everyone that joins that program. I'll make them. If I don't make them on live, I'll record every single one that I do. It's a NES FT, yeah, like instead of an NFT, but like a NES. But it's also this digital character that progresses with continued support. And what I mean by that is through the journey of games that I'll play and whatnot, the characters will get different accessories added to them via that would kind of resemble more so the games that I was playing via the time you guys had that subscription. Like I used not that. Whoops. Where did it? I'm really better. There we go. The drill. Like since I did BioShock, if you were subscribed or if you were had that membership at the time, you would get this as an additional bonus to your character once it's made. Right now, I randomize all of the aspects. I have features as far as being your expression, your eyes, your hair, your ears, your nose, your mouth, teeth, and then some bonus features. And depending on what you guys, I roll a dice. That's what I was doing over here. Oops. And depending on what the dice rolls is what the features I'll add. I plan on doing this for anybody that joins that membership. So then they'll be featured down below as a thank you during my streams. I always have like a little version of this little Tamagotchi thing going at all times. That'll just kind of cycle through all the members. If it's just one person, it's just that one person. But if it's not, then it'll be, the way out to say thank you for the support without, and it's a way for me to ask instead of just begging for the support, just to go about pitching you an experience that I think will kind of incentivize support instead of just asking for it. So something, and it plays into my strength of my art background. So Stony, we rolled all the features. He got confused, and he got confused for the expression, anime eyes, fins for the hair, elf ears, skull nose, orc mouth, and now he's got horns. I got to work on some horns here and figure out how I want to go about that. Stony was a member through my BioShock playthrough. Is it the super ultimate secret edition that you get I think that's fair. Maybe one other person. But yeah. This is something that I thought I'd explain to those who maybe have joined and didn't know what was going on. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We got little characters now as thank yous for support. All right, now I got to roll in some horns. How are we going to do some horns here? Like a Darth Maul almost. Like, are those extra fins or horns? Maybe. Trying to think of what some other horns might look like. I kind of actually think I like the horns kind of spread out through the fins. Something like that kind of looks pretty neat. And Stoney's got the aquatic orc that's confused where his nose went. Ooh. Oh, a blowfish, a blowfish orc. That is actually an interesting take. Makes me want to add like extra little tiny ones. Maybe some on the eyebrow. Trying to think of how to make the eye a little bit more expressive on the confused aspect. Doing the same thing over and over. I'm insane, guys. But you already knew that. Nice theming, right? When he puffs up, you get banned. Why? Maybe add a question mark. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to do it, right? Thank you for the suggestion there. Always do 3, right? Boop, boop, boop. There you go, Stony. Stony's NEZ-Me. Stony's NEZ-Me. Yeah. So thank you, Stony. I will make sure moving forward when we hit up the streams to add your NEZ-Me to pop up. And anybody else that ends up supporting the channel via YouTube on the membership, it'll be labeled under the NEZ-Me one. I changed the name for it too. And anybody that is part of the NEZ-Me also gets a bonus entry when it comes to Nostalgic Week and recommending nostalgic games. Retro, classic, old school, nostalgic games. You get an extra entry when we do the process of elimination. I like it a lot, Stony. I actually really like the way this one turned out. Like I said, I do plan on hitting up the Discord and letting people know before, because I'll make a video of kind of like doing a self promo. It could do bad, it could do good. Hopefully it does good, but I want to make sure that we don't like lose entries, or because I gotta put a limit on it just in case, on the off chance it does go crazy, that I don't end up. Ooh, should I do pupils or not? That's a good question right there. You said Tiki's getting a NEZ-Me? Oh, shoot. Ugh. Thank you, Tiki. Tiki Techie. I gotta keep on. I'm sorry if I keep on saying that. That is. I do appreciate it though. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Techie. Techie gets the next one. Then I am excited. But yes, for anybody that does plan on getting one or does jump into getting one, I'm kind of mad that it doesn't let me know on this side. I had to pop up my other. You know what? I should maybe pop up the YouTube chat over there. This way, I could see when somebody actually does get one. I do like the pupils. All right. So clothes are. I'm leaving the clothes and the glove, or the hands, the boots, and the clothes empty for when we do streams together. So those will be assets added via the journey of continued support. So depending on the next couple of games that I play and what they are, I'll base off the clothing and accessories, extra accessories off of those games. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, then I'll leave the pupils in for you, Stony. And then I will also let me duplicate this. And then I'm gonna make sure all these assets get put together. I don't need this or oh no, I left in your NEZ-Me part up there. I gotta erase that because I don't actually need that for that part. Uh-oh. Why should we support NEZ? That's right. Voltron is a supporter on YouTube, but Voltron has the lower tier supporter. So Voltron, this is going to be the $4.99 support. You get a NEZ-Me. A NEZ-Me will be a little character created that will carry on. Anyway, I came on to continue the stream streak out of oh yeah, thank you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, Voltron. Shouldn't it be a twirl for the eyes for confused? Oh, that's a good one too, Sombra. Well, I'll leave it up to Stony. Stony, do you want confused eyes as far as swirlies, or did you want confused eyes as far as leaving it like this, like angry confused, or do you want it like totally confused? I'm okay with like as I'm streaming right now, I'm cool with kind of like spitballing it, but like say I make some of these based off of people support later on that do jump into the tier, I will kind of go by my own discretion. But that is actually a good call out there, Sombra. So thank you. I'll still leave that up to Stony. So now Stoney's NEZ-Me will appear on that Tamagotchi thingy. Yes. Yeah, not right now. I gotta edit because like I'm doing this via editing a video that is on loop. So I'll have a Tamagotchi thing that pops or that will stay permanently on screen next to my head wherever I am streaming, and it will just cycle through the ones that I've created. So hopefully that makes sense. So I'll have a more permanent one. So this one's just kind of like the testing one. I'll get that done as soon as literally once today's is done and we're out and I'll go through anybody else that's joined in. I'll have you and Stony up there and boom, immediately having you guys there. All right, happy Father's Day, and I like it as it is right now. Okay, for sure. But yeah, definitely if I do make one and you guys are and I'm doing it live and you guys have any questions or say I've made one in the past and you have just one like hey is it possible depending we'll see I shouldn't open that door too much just in the off chance that there's a bunch of people that are like hey actually I need this to happen with it next. I need this to happen with it next. But hopefully, through the process of continued support and additional accessories, they end up being decked out with little themes, background ideas. The background idea for the kill count for Drakengard was absolutely hilarious and awesome. So Techie, that was definitely got to figure out how to incorporate to those who joined that were around for that. I really wish that was some. I wish I had this ball rolling while I was doing that because that would have been absolutely awesome to have. But I digress. Onward. So Stony, I'm gonna make sure I say this all. Okay, I want to make sure I save this all together. And boom, boom, boom. Stop. There we go. And what is this one? Oh, this one I can remove. All right, now it's all one thing. Boom. And that's Stony's, right? Oh, right there. Next, we have Techies. All right, let me make sure I can like. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's on erase. That's why. That's not helpful. Techie Tourney. Yeah, I also thought about doing NEZ-Me with an I, as cool as that is, but I was like, last thing I need is Nintendo breathing down my neck for any reason. Like, oh yeah, we like that idea. Time to snatch that from you. All right, Techie, are you ready? Are you ready? You ready to roll for your expression? All right, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take a sip of some water. All right, let's go. Nintendo Sue happy, absolutely. All right, so expression, that's not how you roll at them. All right, there we go. 5, evil, evil. All right. Now we got evil. The next one is eyes. Rolling for eyes. 4, ooh, an evil cyclops. 2, you're getting cyclops. Eye. All right. Next is hair. 2, you're getting wild hair. 4, now we're going down to ears. Rolling. 5, bunny ears. Whoa. Bunny ears with wild hair. This is going to be looking very... I don't even know what this would look like yet. Then we're going down to nose. 1, you don't have a nose. You and Voldemort have a lot in common right now. I'm just actually not. Bunny ears and wild hair. He doesn't have no hair, but no nose. So oops, let me put that down for 5. None. 6. We're going down for mouth/teeth. Roll it. I was evil because I was born with no nose. Probably, right? A mouth, you get squiggle mouth. Squiggle. Make sure it's in the frame. All right. And then 7 bonus features. It'd be funny if you end up with mustache and no nose. All right, rolling. Hey, you get the fake mustache. I jinxed it in the best way possible, okay? This is going to be quite the character for sure already. All right. We have an evil Cyclops. All right, we got to start with like more of a menacing brow. And I think of an evil Cyclops, there's really truly one name that comes to mind. I'll try to avoid making your character look a lot like that character, but he's got a menacing brow, and that's Plankton. All right, I think that's a good brow to start off with. Now you gotta get the eyeball in there. Whoop. Wonder if I should know. Maybe. Maybe deeper. Or was that fine? Man, I feel like I probably should have left it alone. That's better. There we go. And then you have wild hair. So this is kind of like, this might look weird. All right. But I also got to leave room for bunny ears. Okay. Trying to think of how I want to do the bunny ears on top of this. I think I'll do the bunny ears first, and then I'll work in the hair. Trying to think if I should do both folded over or one folded over. Hold up. Kind of like them going backwards, you know? But maybe it doesn't need to be that crazy. Let me get my boom, boom. All right. Might mess with that a little bit more just to kind of like work with, but I gotta work with I gotta think about the wild hair now. Hmm. Wait, did we do? Oh yeah, the bunny ears. Duh. I was like, we didn't do ears. We totally did. I just did them. Hmm. No, not like that. Mhm. Maybe not. This hair is gonna bother me. I made it a thing. I should be able to figure it out. I just trying to work with it with the ears, you know? I want to make sure the ears stick out without. Mm-mm. Maybe I should set a limit on where I want it to kind of end. There we go. Something like that. Kind of like a lion's mane, I think is wild. Give me kind of like a wild vibe. Oh, Jinx Stony. Yeah, I think I'll appreciate that the look better. All right. Yeah, actually looking like a lot better that way too. Just gotta start getting rid of some of this. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, me and Stony on a different wavelength going. Oh, I just realized that Twitch's chat was going odd. All right. All right, there we go. I like it a lot too. It looks really good that way. All right, back at it. Now we got to do the wait. We did the bunny ears. Now we need to do no nose. That works. It actually works a lot because now I don't have to worry about like the spacing with the eye taking up so much room. But the fake mustache is gonna throw that off. So I got to really keep that in mind as well. So we got a squiggle mouth, which is kind of just simple. I just kind of got to test out the different looks with the squiggle mouth and see if they look. Remember, he's evil, so he could have like an evil grin with a squiggly mouth. Feel no, that actually works. The only interesting thing is how and where I'm gonna fit this mustache. Uh, should I just do it really tiny? Or I can make it like kind of bigger. Man, I feel like is that what I want? Maybe. Maybe. I want to make sure it's easy to read, you know? I wanted to get lost in the facial features. Especially with being evil, you gotta have that curly mustache, you know? Should do it over here. Nah, it's better over there. All right, we'll do a big one and another big one. There we go. If I could just get it right. Ah, almost. Too high. Hmm. You just need to make it like, there we go, like super thick right there. Maybe mustache first, then mouth. That's actually not a bad idea either. You could try that out. This way I'm not getting lost in it. All right. The fake one, you could also place it somewhere else. That is true. Has the nose holes cut out for it. It's falling off. It's just hanging out down here. I kind of like it being big and ridiculous, you know? Like very wispy at the end, but like thick and big towards the base. Maybe a little bulbous at the where it connects. Mm, maybe not bulbous where it connects. Techie's NEZ-Me looks like this town ain't big enough for the two of us. He's been waiting for you. He sees you. He has an eye for trouble. And a difficult fake mustache to place. The squiggle mouth actually ends up working really nice. I like how the squiggle mouth accompanies this. You know, yeah. Yeah, an eye for trouble. Yeah, I think I'm just overworking certain things. I don't think I needed to worry that much about it. Anything I could always. Whoop. No, I think just leaving it alone like that's also fine too. What do you think, Techie? What do you think about your NES-Me? Is there certain features you wish would have handled differently? Do you want the ears to stand up more? They kind of do look like they go with the main, but I kind of like it too. But let me know what you think, since this is the version one, kind of going with the vibe of kind of feeling it out for you guys. Looks great. Yeah. All right. That's what I love to hear. Techies NES-Me. But yep, that's I'm excited for this. I'm excited for, you know what I could also do? I'm looking at it. I'm like, I could make sure this, there we go. But yeah, to anybody that plans on getting one, don't worry. I'll always make sure that moving forward, now that this is an open thing, I plan on handling and taking care of and uh, working with you guys on it. Definitely moving forward, don't feel like if you're gonna miss anything out. I can't promise I'll always do live streams for making the NES-Me's, but if you do join that membership and you get a NES-Me, I will make it, and I promise I'll record every single one that I make. This way, you guys can like see how I rolled the randomizer for your NES-Me moving forward. Also, since both Techie and Stony were here, I'll guarantee you guys the drill. The drill hand is like the beginning support for the BioShock stream, since you guys were both there for that. Boop, boop, boop. So that'll be kind of like a new exclusive one you got, Boom, boom. But I also have to think of something for the first time, or the first 100. The first 100, I'll definitely do something more special that everyone gets guaranteed. Maybe I'll make sure everyone gets a beanie. But I absolutely do appreciate, even those who can't support, absolutely appreciate you guys checking in, hanging out, jumping in the chat. I just definitely wanted to do something to kind of say thank you to those who have been supporting, and then kind of also promote myself and get something out there to kind of drive myself to promoting, because I don't do it enough, and I should at least be a little more comfortable with something, and especially now that I got a really cool thing attached to it as well. So absolutely, thank you so much to you guys. Oops. So this is, I gotta erase. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I do have one question though. When our NES-Me's start to get too many accessories, do we decide which ones to keep? So I've thought about this as well, and it will definitely get to a point like that. My hope is that I can find a way to hmm. Actually, this is a great question to ask, because this also can kind of spitball it to you guys. Um, maybe I should hold like a yearly stream where that's where we'd cap out. After a year, you'd have like the most accessories you could hand. But I feel like some of these things should definitely carry, because like I said, this is version one. I can't guarantee that this version one will be the same thing once, I get access to better tools or a better understanding of how to go about this whole process. Maybe there will be because like my end goal would have this Tamagotchi thing. Honestly, like true end goal, if I could, the best way I was thinking about this would be like a cool app that people could download. They could add, like, just have their character, and then not for like microtransactions. It would literally just be like, hey, Nezwic is streaming, and then you would know, and you would have this character based off of your subscription. And then anytime you just unlock things as you go, and then that would be where you could interchange whatever items you wanted or whatnot. But it would also show up on the stream, and it'd be like you can kind of like customize in real time depending on what things you've unlocked. That's like literally down the line, kind of like how I imagined it. I think it would be like a cool thing to do. Like this way, you have a little more control over it. I do like the random aspect of it. I do like getting the accessories also being kind of like random things that kind of like hint towards the games and journeys that we've been on. But as of right now, when I think part of me wants to do like a retiring process. I don't know how you guys would feel about that. Like after like say we hit a year mark, we've hit like hundreds, I don't know about hundreds, but we hit like a crazy threshold with the amount of accessories you can have. It's kind of getting overwhelming. There's no way you'd honestly want to work in having all these different attachments on you. Is there a way that maybe we could retire? Because like also the other thing is like this character's body that I have that I'm working with right here without the drill. So this base body, it took me forever to come up with something. I was like, this finally found something that felt genuinely comfortable to like customize on top of. But like I might further down the line, maybe version 2 might be a different body archetype, and that might not work with all the accessories and expressions and all those different things. So maybe work in other NEZ-Me's that would come on down the line, different bodies types and different this and that's. But I was thinking like maybe do a yearly thing where I go through everybody's NEZ-Me as it's gone through the year, or as we've gone through the journey, and then maybe see if there's like some type of thing where like this is the post where we acknowledge everyone's NEZ-Me and its final look before we move on to the next version and we start from scratch again. But then at the same time, I like that idea, but I don't like that you would lose a lot of those accessories throughout the journeys of uh support, especially for those who've been supporting for a while. It feels like to like wipe away all that kind of seems disingenuous. But I got to be realistic at some point too when it comes to progressing on further. So I guess that one's still kind of up in the air. Maybe I might find a way to still work in all the accessories, like have a folder that has all the accessories, and maybe if it needs to be reworked to a different body type, just kind of like rework it with that body type. That's possible too. I feel like that'd be fair. But then again, that'd still be like you would have access to all of them. Maybe, hmm, I don't know. That one's kind of tough. Maybe make a different Discord group of just the members that they'd have access to that, and solely they could just. It feels like a lot of unnecessary loop or holes to jump through. Hmm. I'll have to think more on that one, and if you guys can think of any other ideas for that as well, definitely appreciate it. Because I do like you guys having. I feel like it's only fair that you guys would have access through that of those things for as long as possible. There'll definitely be a time where moving models, like say I am able to get something animated that might, because that'd be the other thing that's really cool. Say you have your little animated character that pops up to show that you've supported it, and when you like or when you do something on the chat or comment something special, it like would do something special as well, and like actually do an animated thing. Should keep a list of all the accessories you made so you can keep them all in mind for your app whenever you do that. Yeah, this would be like major down the line because I do not have the tech know-how to like pull that off. But that's kind of like where I see the journey going. And the main reason I thought of it as an app because it would give you guys direct not I'm absolutely never am looking into a way to screw anybody over. That's not my thing. I'm not like NEZ-Me's do not exist, so I could push cosmetics to you guys to pay for anything. The whole experience would just be your guys' support, a thank you for the support. Every and all accessories would be things that I just give you guys access to, or just uh, because you guys were there at that point in time. Not looking to be like, okay, well, like if you really want this cool new hat, it's gonna be $5. It's gonna, $5 extra on top of your subscription. I'll never go that way. If I've gone that way, it's not me. All right. I'm not looking for a cash grab. I'm looking for a way to genuinely honor and appreciate, show thanks. So I want to make that known. I feel like that's something that I'm sure you guys who do know me know I wouldn't do that, but I want to make sure it's said this way. If I ever do something like that, you can hold me directly accountable. Be like, look, you're contradicting yourself, you piece of shit. But this is solely just to show appreciation. Yeah, no microtransactions. Period. The only microtransaction is just the support. And what I would really like is, I think first and foremost during version 1, during this like testing period of like all this going out here, I'll look into Twitch's side if I can eventually get the ball rolling enough at some point to join the program, and if I still don't deem it's too predatory on canceling out subscriptions, or like canceling or like banning me for popping up different chats and having stuff like this and talking about stuff like this. If Twitch is cool with me still discussing stuff like this with all the chats showing, then I absolutely will be that'll be the next one I'll add. And then if you want to also throw support there, that you would have a secondary NEZ-Me on the other platform. Your NEZ-Me wouldn't carry over to that platform. I'm keeping every NEZ-Me attached to the platform that they're coming from. So for right now, this red one is for the YouTube one. Then I'll put out a different looking little Tamagotchi looking like, little digital character vibe type thing, device, whatever. It would look distinctively different, not just a different color, but it would definitely highlight that color of that place so people can have that distinction. But I think it'd be a cool way to. That'd be nice that like the border of my screen every single time would just be different NES-Me's popping up. That'd be sick. So as of right now, Techie and Stony, tomorrow when I go live, expect to have you'll see a device like this just permanently on my screen. It will phase through each one of your characters. And yeah, I don't plan it. It's not going to roll in and roll out. I'm just going to have it on there all the time. And then when people ask, we can I'll have a video eventually that kind of promotes this, and then I could always show them that way, like, hey, this is if you want to have access to it, this is what it'll be about. But yeah, as of right now, it'll be just one of these devices. I'm not gonna have two of them, just one of them right now for this for YouTube's side. And it will, like, the video inside itself will phase between both characters. I'll have it on loop. It'll be like, maybe a minute or 2 minutes or something like that of one character, and then just goes to the other one. It might have this info pop up just saying only available on YouTube as of right now, or just put the logo on there. But then it will pop back to your characters. Probably add in a thank you. But yeah, I am actually stoked. Thank you so much, Techie. Thank you so much, Stony. I'm very happy that I could at least got two of these things to do, Oops. There we go. But yeah, I'm stoked about it. I hope that this might encourage more people to feel good about supporting me on YouTube. And then eventually I'll let you guys know once I'll always let the Discord know first and foremost when I plan to launch, or when things are looking viable for launching the NES-Me's on other platforms. I think TikTok does have a program. I just have to look more into it. And I think at one point Shuda was on there for a supporter. If Shuda is still on there, I might have to make a TikTok one next. That might be the next one I do. We'll see. I have to double check it though. because yeah, I think it'd be cool to have several of them going all at once. If they did have several, they'd probably be just a tidbit smaller, just so I could fit each one, and they'd be linked probably towards the bottom of my screen here. But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to share with you guys on this. Expressions, boom, boom. Maybe not much else. I think I pretty much hit all the notes I wanted to hit on for tonight. Have you revisited Crimson Desert since the update? I have. I have not this newest update though. I did it to get the Drake. I got the Drake. I haven't done it live though. I'm not done with Crimson Desert. That absolutely will be jumping back into Crimson Desert for some more streams. Probably soon. But I do really need to hit. It changed a lot. Yeah, I saw somebody had like a cat wheel in their front yard, and I was like, no way. But the next game I plan on playing is one I bought a while ago. I just really wanted to get around to playing it, and that was Motor Slice. It was while I was playing Fallout, I think. Right? Was that Fallout or was it? Yeah, I just started playing Fallout, and then I saw Motor Slice, and this game looked interesting. Yeah, you can decorate your yard now. Oh, so it's not just like a pet thing. You can fully decorate it. That's actually awesome. They should still give us access to the other campsite, unless that is something they've done as well yet, but I doubt it. I would love to have access to both campsites, or the original campsite and then our base. Maybe do something. I don't know. Yeah, Crimson Desert, dude. I went and got the Drakeling, and that was cool. I got to level up once. I don't know how many times I need to have it level up before it becomes an adult, but yeah, at least the feeding intervals. I was like, oh, do I really have to wait a day? Then I was like messing around for like an hour or so, and I tried it again, and then he was eating again, and he was leveling up again. So I was like, all right, cool. I can probably get this Drake or Drac, whatever. I don't know if it is just another dragon. It might just be a Drake. Whatever. I can get the other flyer, and I'm happy about that flyer because you could fly over cities. You could fly. There's no cooldown, and that's fantastic. You know what? While I'm just talking, I might just do one just for the randomness. Yeah, outside the house. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna roll some just for the hell of it, just to do something before signing out for tonight. I know it'll be a shorter stream, but I wanted to hit on the self promotion, and I wanted to explain it and pitch the ideas to you guys. And I appreciate you guys' input as well on the accessories. I appreciate your input on like moving like its future and everything. So definitely appreciate you guys. Expression. I'm looking at a sad expression. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever saved Techies to its own thing. Hold up. I got you, Techie. There we go. He's alive. And then all right, one more just for the fun of it. All right, we rolled a 4, which is sad. Uh, The eyes will be Cyclops. Cyclops again. 3 is hair, and the hair will be anime hair. Anime. Ooh, wow, that looks horrible. All right, 4 is the ears. Bunny, another bunny ears. Whoa. Might be looking very familiar. These loaded dice doing the same ones over and over again. Nose. We'll find out what the nose is. Cat nose. 6 is mouth and teeth. We got vampire. Vampire. And the features, bonus features on 7. Looks like we're rolling a 3 for glasses. All right. Where did it go? All right. So sad Cyclops, anime bunny ears, cat nose, vampire mouth, and glasses. All right. So sad. Working those. Oh, it's gonna be a sad Cyclops. It's gonna be kind of hard to. Not really. I think we can. Sad Cyclops. All right. It's a good start. Uh, anime hair. This is where it's gonna get. Sky's the limit with anime hair. I don't know if that was a good one to put on there, but it's there. All right. Give it Goku hair. I was depicting. I was honestly thinking about doing that. We'll do something a little bit different in the front, and then we'll do like Super Saiyan hair in the back. There we go. I do gotta add that other layer to kind of like separate that. There we go. All right. Bunny ears. Oh, I forgot about the bunny ears. Hmm. Interesting. It's got anime hair. We got to do the ears huge, right? That's what I was thinking, right? Some huge but flopping down. Hmm. Okay, not bad, not bad. Gotta erase some of this. All right. Then we got cat nose. Nice little cat nose. Let me do it a little bigger. Vampire teeth. Mm, it's gonna look almost like a just cat mouth. Hold up. You just made that super depressing, Stony. I think this this NEZ-Me is sad because it doesn't have an owner. That is true. That's exactly why this one's sad. Crying out for help. Somebody claim me. What needs a glasses? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Perhaps its owner could be the next member if they want it. Yeah, I guess, right? He's up for adoption, guys. He's up for adoption. His fate is not sealed yet. This could be your NEZ-Me. Now, the glasses part is interesting. Like, do I give him a monocle? Or do I just legit give him glasses? So, he could be sad because he's got glasses and not a monocle. I did say glasses, so, I could do a monocle, one big monocle. But I also kind of like the idea that he's got just glasses and he's a Cyclops, you know? Or it's a Cyclops. It's this creature. I'm doing both. We'll do, I put this on a different layer just so I could see what it would look like. One giant be resting on the nose. Then just do one giant circle for a giant monocle lens. I don't know. Maybe I should have the monocle like not on his face, or you know how like some monocles kind of just rest down below. You could have it hang. Oh yeah, duh! I forgave it. I gave it bunny ears. Sombra, what would I do without you? Thank you. Him having glasses with the is very funny still. Could be one of those fancy monocles with the chain. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Just gotta think about how I want to go about it. You know, like how far from the ear should I have it? Should I? No, hold up. Yeah, I didn't even think about some of the situations I'd be putting myself in when making some of these things. Man, like drawing a circle. I think it's kind of hard to read the eye when I block it, you know? Hmm. Should I cheat and just use the circle tool? Or do I have it just hanging off to the side? No, that looks weird. Hmm. Makes me think like, should I do two chain? Nah, I think I kind of like not me looking up, having to look up monocles. Monocle. That's right. They're not even like really connected. Well, some of them are. Some of them do just hang, right? Okay, hold up. Let me rethink this. This isn't like a bad one, but I think we do got to go monocle though. Maybe a really big one. So this way you can still see that he's sad and crying. I don't want it obstructing the nose either, though, so it kind of gets in a like really weird situation. All right, I think like that was almost it. Don't obstruct the nose. Big enough to see the eye's expression, small enough to not hit the nose. Maybe, but then you just hit the droopiness with it. What do you think of that? Too big, too obstructing? Trying something smaller, maybe? Should I even try doing like the little glasses? I don't know. What is that? Glare? I feel like I might have to. I just got to figure out the best way to kind of like pull it off. Would an oval shape work better for the lenses? We could try. I'm happy. I'm so happy I put these on different layers. It's going to make... Actually, it would also kind of make sense with his eye, right? Being more oval. His eye is sagging a bit because he's sad, right? You would have fully open, it'd be like all the way up there. I feel like that looks like a lot better. I don't know if I should do a loop behind the ear or just leave 2 loops going down or just 1 loop going down. I feel like the 1 loop going down is kind of good too. But I also feel like for something like this, because there's room to like... add a little bit more details in there without ruining it. Maybe that's what it just needs, is just something like that. Kind of just have like the glare of the shine from the monocle kind of is hiding some of the border so it doesn't eat up so much of the face. Or you can kind of just make it out just barely, something like this. But then also don't want to... I think that looks really good actually, doing it like that. Right? Well, we would find a solution eventually. And then I could add same type of like little glare onto each little ball of this connection. I might be overdoing it on too many of them. Maybe just really shrink down the size as it gets further and further back. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it looks a lot better. All right. We did it. But also, like, still kind of curious if this should I even bother with like a lens type of reflection thing going on, or is it gonna be too hard to read? Probably too hard to read. Or what you could do, which would be messed up, but the lens is eating up through the whole lens glare. You can't see the eye at all except for the tears coming out from behind it. Then you would do the lens glare like so. Yeah, that's too... that looks more villainy than anything. Just like his sad expression, or its sad expression. There we go. Think, yeah, me too. Maybe if anything, just really make sure you can see the rest of the eye, that it really is just maybe just a little bit. I don't know why, but when I added the tear on that side, it looks like he's laughing now. I mean, you can still kind of make that excuse, but maybe just leave it that way. Alrighty, there we go. Thank you guys. That's just the random one. I'm gonna delete that, remove that. What's this? The glasses. Remove that. Damn, we really did a lot of work on them. Oh no, I did it on the same layer as the topics. That's a quick fix. Boop, 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 boop. Merge layer down below. And then, wait, what is this one? Okay, yeah, that's important. Merge layer down below, merge layer down below. Boom, boom. No. I gotta do the in the arms of an angel. Do a commercial like that. How many NEZ-Me's are gonna go home with? It's the ad I need to run for these. This is the self promo. People are like, yeah, great. I'm not supporting you. All right. Wait. Okay, yeah. Good, good. There you go, Stonies. Let me scoot them over so they can both take the screen. There we go, Techies and Stonies. Version 1, NEZ-Me's. I like how different they look. But yeah, with that being said, I do think I'm going to turn it over for tonight. I'm happy I got the idea out there to you guys as a thank you and kind of express everything, figure things out. I look forward to fleshing these out a little more as we go. I look forward to the future of NEZ-Me's, and I look forward to the many more adventures that will go on. But yeah, I'm stoked. There's a couple little inconsistencies I want to fix with techies within the ear and hair. But yeah, I'm stoked for the future of NEZ-Me's. I'm also curious. There's a lot of things. There are some questions I still got to figure out, and viable options. I'll run it through maybe some of my friends as well, some of my brothers, some of my friends, or maybe once I throw it in the Discord and talk, like bring that up to the Discord. maybe I might do a little post there first before like posting the video of, well, before posting any type of promotion. I will definitely be running it through that Discord. So any changes, anything I want to, any further explanations, definitely keep your ear peeled to that Discord. I will make sure that I update it with proper updates as far as what's the plan moving forward. And before it really goes public to everyone else, make sure everybody in the Discord gets those first dibs on the characters. Yeah, I think thickening out the ears, making it more prominent is a good idea for text. NEZ-Me. Because then there'll be also like cosmetic aesthetics or accessories that would probably like any hats, any like helmets, any whatever. If we do plan on something like that, definitely would eat up something like the. I got to figure out how to implement those with relative ease. I know some of them might just have to be redesigned to a certain extent. Like to fit a beanie on this character, I'd have to like really condense a lot of the hair. The bunny ears might have to be popping out the hat somewhere. But I'm willing, absolutely willing to like do minor changes like that easily. All right. But yeah, with that being said, I am going to sign out for the night. Thank you guys so much. For those who can support and for those who cannot support, I absolutely appreciate you guys always being here, though. I absolutely the biggest of thank yous. You guys have really shown me that this is a journey that I'm so happy to be on with you guys and in this community. And it's a lot of fun. And I this opportunity popping up and me really reaching out for it. I'm happy I'm out here and putting it out there. I'm happy to hear what you guys think and see how you guys reacted to this. It looks like a very positive reaction towards this. It looks like we got some exciting vibes for it, which is awesome. It's exactly what I was kind of going for. But yeah, business as usual tomorrow, so no worries about that. We'll definitely playing yeah, we'll be looking into playing that I already forgot the name of it. Motor Slice. But yeah, tomorrow will be Motor Slice. I gotta stop saying but yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to fix up some little things. What I something like that. Make the hair go in front of it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Finally and absolutely shutting out for the night. Thank you so much. Look forward to keeping you guys informed on the future of NEZ-Me's. Keep your eyes and ears peeled to the Discord for future updates, for first updates. And for those who are watching, catching this at the end, popping up NEZ-Me's officially now through supporting the channel via YouTube, and one of the tiers is a NEZ-Me tier. By accessing that, I create a randomized little character for you, digital character that will evolve through continued support. And I look forward to the many more NEZ-Me's to join the family. For right now, we have Tech Eternies and Stonies NEZ-Me. I'll make sure to throw those in the Discord as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much. With that being said, keep being amazing, keep being awesome, keep catching them W's, guys. I'm going to head out for the night, so you take it easy and peace out.